welcome back to the show. Let's get my next guest out. She is the only artist to have won Grammys in R&B, hip-hop, pop and gospel. But now she's also making waves with her acting. It is the fabulous Mary J. Blige, ladies and gentlemen. Lovely to have you back on the show.
Thank you. Hi. Nice to meet you.
Lovely to meet you.
Thank you.
Hello.
Thank you.
Okay, so it's great to have you back in the UK. I know you like it over here. Now, I love the fact that a lot of Americans come over and they complain about our cuisine. You love British cuisine, don't you?
Love.
What do you like best?
I mean, I love fish and chips. Fish and chips is like, you know, Seashell is one of my favorite, places to eat fish and chips.
Do you like the pickled onion?
Pickled onion? I don't know anything about the pickled onion. I've never seen the pickled onion.
Well, the pickled onion is a tradition in the British fish and chip shop.
Or pickled egg.
Yeah.
Oh, I did see the pickled egg.
Don't eat the pickled egg.
I did see the pickled egg.
And when you saw the pickled egg, what did you think?
I said, what is this? And I just put it to the side. I didn't know what it was.
So not an adventure. Well, you missed out. We were having some lovely food here earlier.
I saw the shark, the piss shark.
Yeah, piss shark.
Yeah. Oh, God.
He was eating
Mary
mangoes.
J. Blige is going to know me as the piss shark boy.
Now, let's just talk about your music career a bit. Is it true that you got your big break, your first break, from a shopping mall somewhere?
Well, I was shopping with my cousin in a mall called the Galleria in Yonkers in Westchester. And they built a karaoke machine inside the mall. And my cousin was like, you know, I'm always singing around the house. So she's like, well, Mary, you gotta go in there. You gotta record Anita Baker's Caught Up in the Rapture. So I recorded Caught Up in the Rapture, and I gave it to my stepfather, the tape. And he listened to it, and he went crazy. And it turns out a guy by the name of Jeff Redd, who was already signed to Uptown Records, took the tape to Andre Harrell, who was the CEO of Uptown Records. Gave the tape to Andre, and Andre Harrell came to my house, and they heard me sing, and the rest is, you know, here today. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever been to Yonkers. Yonkers sounds, that's in New York State, in New York City. Where is Yonkers exactly?
It's in Westchester.
Right. Where is Westchester?
Westchester is like right near Harlem.
Yonkers sounds like a male Hooters.
For a drink?
Stop looking at my Yonker.
You know what? See, Kit would be a serving person. We'd be locked in the kitchen.
Yeah.
They wouldn't let us out. We wouldn't be out
You're
there.
dominating Yonkers.
Now, your first album, Puff Daddy was involved with your first album, wasn't he?
Yes, yes.
I love Puff Daddy. We had him on the show once a while ago. Now, what? This was a while back. What was he like as a young man? Was he as confident as he is now?
Yes, extremely confident.
Overly confident, would you say?
Super ambitious, just wild, and you know, we're gonna win. We're gonna make it happen. Everything was when he was always confident in his ability to, you know, help people win.
When was the last time you saw him?
Maybe about 3 months ago, he had a big Super Bowl party. It was the most amazing party. He knows how to party.
I imagine he does, with a name like Puff.
I really want to go to Puff Daddy's Super Bowl party. Can you take me?
You really want to be at this one. It was amazing.
Can I go to the next
What was the food like?
I mean, I can...
Can you bring me? Take me, Mary.
Well, Mary is not going to take Piss Shark Boy to Puff Daddy's party.
Please tell me about the snacks. What were the snacks like? What was the buffet like?
It was soul food. Everything was soul food. Yeah.
I prefer Piss Shark, actually.
So let's talk about the film, because the film is out on Netflix on the 17th of November. It's called Mudbound. Very, very powerful. And a very powerful performance from you. And I imagine it's the story itself that attracted you. What made you want to get involved?
Well, what made me want to get involved is I wanted to be a part of a vessel that would help people see the light at the end of the tunnel, because in the film it's, you know, it's dark, it's a lot of racism, it's a lot of, but there's the beautiful thing is that the love in the whole thing is what saves the day.
Yeah.
And I don't want to give it away because the ending is just so beautiful.
Yeah.
And normally in films like this, love does not get a shot. But this is what I think really, really happens.
Let's tell you, this is Mudbound. As I said, it's on Netflix from the 17th of November.
You just come back. Come all the way back.
My nightmare's always the same. I scream. But there's nothing coming out.
This place, this law, we don't belong to that.
What's the worst thing you ever did?
You betray your own blood. You can't even see your own wife is miserable. Silence, oppression, fear. It would take an extraordinary man to beat all that. Amen.
Powerful film. Very powerful and very moving as well. Congratulations. Now that's a kind of that's a Mary J. Blige we don't see so much of because of course we're used to seeing you full-on glamorous and ready for showbiz. I've seen you perform live and you're amazing live.
Thank you.
How was it for you being stripped of the makeup, the outfits that you wear on stage and performing in such a sort of gritty role as that?
I mean, it was kind of hard because what you find out about yourself is that you're super vain. Like we're vain. You know, look how Florence had to live. I didn't realize, you know, how vain I was when I realized I had to tear away from the wigs and the weaves and I couldn't get a perm and I had to have nappy edges and I had to cut my nails and I was like, well, does Florence wear lashes? I mean, does Florence have lashes? But Florence didn't have lashes. Yeah. And she didn't have nails and she was just a strong, confident woman within her 3 dresses.
I loved the movie. I genuinely loved you and I thought you were incredible in it.
Thank you.
So presumably this must be something you want to do more of, more than your music, or do you find time for both?
I'm going to find time for both because I love my music. That's my, you know, first love. And this is something that I have to work harder at to be better. So I'm definitely going to do more of it.
Fancy doing a caravan park comedy?
If there was a part for you in his thing, would you consider just slipping in and doing a quick cameo?
Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
It's acting.
You've got to do it.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's acting.
Changing the subject ever so slightly, let me ask you about going to the White House for the Obamas. You were invited by Michelle and Barack to go to the White House. Really, that must be quite something.
Oh, that was amazing. That was the inauguration. I performed at the inauguration, and it was wow. That's all I can say is wow. It was probably the coldest day ever, and we were outside on the steps, and I was singing "Lean on Me," and President Obama and the children and Michelle, they were all like cheering me on, and this is my first time ever seeing them up close and personal, and they were just yelling like fans, and I was like singing like, but you know, almost couldn't really concentrate because this was just blowing my mind. And then I saw them backstage, and he looked at me in my eyes, and he said, "Do you know who you are? Do you know who you are?" And I was like, I hope so.
Really intense.
It just made me feel so good. And then she was like, you know, you're so special. We love your music. And yeah, it was beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you get the call for Trump's inauguration?
No, I did not.
I think we know what the answer would have been. Mary, great to have you back here. I hope next time you come on the show that we can arrange that you come on and sing for us again as well.
Definitely.
Yeah. Mary
Thanks
J.
so
Blige,
much.
that was,
Thank you.